Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away. Hey, is that how it goes? Hi, welcome to the Bakerist, the vegan baking activist. Today we have a special treat. We're gonna read letters from you, the viewers. Dear the Bakerist, that's me. Although my name is Baker, I do not bake. I've been teased about this since childhood. Hey Baker, bake me a cake. To this day, I must spell out my name because people do not seem to understand my pronunciation of Baker. How simple, yet how, that's a big word, we're gonna skip it, parsimonious in an existential way. Can you suggest how I might grow into my potential? Forgive those trespassers, take ownership of my name, and find someone to buy my 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora? P.S. Your show is funny and morbid, but mostly funny. Signed, Paul, B-A-K-E-R. First of all, if anyone's looking for a 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora, Paul's selling one. I don't really know anything about cars except they go like forward and backwards and you put the key in it and it goes. Other than that, I don't even know what an Oldsmobile Aurora is. Next question. How can Paul grow into his potential? Paul, have you ever thought of buying a cookbook? Maybe before you get a cookbook, maybe you could just search online for a recipe because there's so many things on the interwebs. It's okay, first of all, if you're not a baker, even though you are a baker. Subscribe to my show. Just forgive those people. And when they ask you to bake something, just bring them a cookie you didn't bake. No one's gonna fucking know. Next, we have a letter from Tessa. It's very short. Dear Bakerist, what is the correct way to dislodge the Christmas tofurkey from the dog's mouth? I don't have any experience with this personally, but I think that if I had a dog in my presence with tofurkey lodged in his or her mouth, I might give him or her the dog Heimlich, maybe a good pat on the ass. And if that doesn't work, I would do the old first aid CPR thing of like rolling them over, opening up their mouth and doing a finger sweep. Dear Bakerist, I'm gonna have some soy nog. This one's a long one. I decided to tell my family that I'm vegan. And I said, Mom and Dad, I love you, but I have something to say. I'm vegetarian. And of course they said, what the heck is that? I would have said, what the fuck is that? And I said, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I meant to say vegetarian. I thought it'd be easier on my parents, who come from a long line of livestock farmers, if they thought I at least ate eggs and dairy. Then my dad said, honey, I always knew there was something different about you. When you were just a little kid, all you ever wanted at McDonald's was the large fries. Okay, we're gonna take a pause there. McDonald's French fries aren't vegetarian. Don't eat them. And as a teenager, you had almost zero interest in any kind of meat, even your mother's scrumptious chicken pot pie. She thought it was just a phase you were going through, but I knew it was more than that. Nobody can resist your mother's chicken pot pie. Try me. I bet the chickens can too. Just a thought. Over and over again through sobs. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. We're gonna pause again. Don't ever apologize for choosing to live your life the way you want to live it. I even thought of bringing a dish with cheese in it to our big holiday dinner so I could continue to pass with the rest of the family. Don't buy cheese. I just don't know if I'm ready to do this yet. Bakerist, could you maybe call my mom and dad and tell them for me? And do you really want me to call your parents? Because I will. You don't know me. I'm the Bakerist, the vegan baking activist. Is your child a vegetarian by chance? Okay, well, your daughter's a vegetarian. She's actually a kale muncher. Oh, what does that mean? She's a vegan. She's not just a vegetarian. She doesn't do eggs, dairy, or any animal flesh. Probably the best thing you can do is feed her vegan food. If you have like a Whole Foods near you, just ask someone who works there for something vegan. They'll help you out, okay? So Kale Muncher, don't give up on who you are. Stand tall, be a vegan. Hang out with the vegans. If you don't feel comfortable going home for a holiday, just find your own group of people. I go to potlucks on holidays a lot, and then I go home like the following weekend, so it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not interrupting Thanksgiving dinner with my crazy vegan. Dear Bakerist, I love your show. You are super pretty. I don't want to be forward, but I want a lens cover with your face on it. I'm totally blushing, camera. Could you ask Santa to send me that for Christmas? Did I mention how much my lens likes you? Your friend, Camera. P.S. I like your gingerbread house. Camera. That's very sweet of you. And that way you can see me all the time. Aww. I like you too, Camera. That's all the time we have for Letters by the Fire. We have time for soy nog. We have time for another cookie. And you have some fucking time to have a great holiday season. What did we learn today? We learned that I'll call your parents and I'll out you. Only if you give me permission. Hell, take me home to your parents. That'll be a good time. Subscribe. Thanks for showing up. Show up again. We'll see you in the new year.